What's up, fruitful investors? In today's video, I'll be talking about the top 5 real estate investing mistakes that you need to avoid that I see real estate investors making all the time, both veteran and new. These are things I talk about all the time on this channel with my clients, partners, and my coaching clients. So number 1, the first thing you want to avoid, one of the biggest mistakes, most common mistakes I see is focusing on cash flow. So you see a lot of people talking about how cash flow is king, cash flow is everything. You must only buy properties that cash flow. All of that is fairly true. Every property you buy must cash flow on day one. How much cash flow, that is up to you and your goals. But what I see people making all the time is focusing only on cash flow. They won't buy any property that cash flows less than $1,000 a month or etc. They're gonna chase all the cash flow deals and all they care about is that, and they're sacrificing a lot of things when they focus on this. They're sacrificing maybe location, they're sacrificing the city they're investing in, the neighborhood, the type of tenants it's gonna attract that doesn't fit with their lifestyle. We'll talk about that later in this video. But when you focus only on cash flow, you're gonna get yourself into trouble because you're not focusing on the whole picture of real estate investing. Yes, cash flow is very important. Like I say, every property must cash flow on day one. However, don't obsess about it and focus that, it must cash flow $1,000 a month, or I'm not even looking at it and I'll chase the deals wherever they go, I'll find them, whatever. That is a big mistake, which leads to number 2. The biggest mistake you can make is buying everywhere. So sorry if my writing is not that good. I'm going quick for this video. But what I mean by that is buying in different markets. So while you're chasing cash flow, a lot of the investors say, I don't care, I'll go to the city 3 hours over there. I'll invest 5 hours over there. I'll invest across the country. I'll invest in another country as long as I get that goddamn cash flow. Again, that is a big mistake. What you want to do is focus on one area, especially at the beginning of your real estate investing career. This is the foundation of your wealth. It's the foundation of your lifeblood, is the income coming in from your real estate. So for me, what I always tell my viewers, subscribers, and clients and stuff is you want to focus on one area, one city that's producing really, really well, and focus on one type of real estate to really, own something, build a system, get something down that's solid before you start branching out to different cities, before you start branching out to other types of investments. You really want to stop buying everywhere and just focus on one specific thing. The third thing you want to do is stop buying, I just kind of said it, buying many different types of properties. Yeah, I really got to get a new marker. But stop buying, student property family. And then I'm gonna go buy a multifamily property over there. Then I'm gonna go buy a single family property over there. You're not building a system, you're not focusing. So as I always say again, I'm gonna do it again, you wanna become an expert in one specific niche and in one specific city. So for example, what I did when I first started out was I focused only on single family real estate. I became the single family guy in Kitchener-Waterloo. So that's when anybody wanted questions about how to do single family or Kitchener-Waterloo specifically, if they want to partner with somebody in the single family realm, I was the only option. I was like the obvious option. I was here on YouTube teaching over and over and over again. If you go back to my early videos, it's all single family. That's all I ever talked about. I branded myself as the single family guy who only invested in one area, Kitchener-Waterloo. Don't talk to me about deals, in the next town over. Don't talk to me about deals 3 hours over there. Don't even bring up a deal across the country, let alone a different type of real estate, multifamily, Airbnb, student properties. And I'm still pretty much that way now. I only focus on single family properties and quality multifamily properties that I can turn into single family properties. Really, it's like I focus mostly on townhome complexes when it comes to multifamily, even though it's kind of the same as single family. So I've really branded myself as this single family expert, and that's what's allowed me to scale my business so quickly and attract so many joint venture partners thanks to online marketing, which is another thing we'll talk about in a bit. But that's what you really want to do. I've seen it work over and over again, not just for myself, with other investors that I've helped with this, or other investors that I know who have done this because they understand business and marketing, which is people want to work with experts. They want to work with people that they can trust, people that they know if they give them their money, that they're not going to lose it. they're experts. When you start working with people who are just like, yeah, I'll buy properties over there, I'll buy deals over there, I'll buy multifamily over there, you know, you're not really gonna attract joint venture partners. I know I wouldn't trust someone who's that scatterbrained who just said, I don't care, all I care about is the cash flow. I'll go anywhere to get that $1,000 a month cash flow on the property with only putting down 50 grand or whatever. They're looking for home run deals all the time. And what they're doing, that they're not actually buying deals. A lot of these real estate investors who just focus on cash flow or one thing, they're too busy chasing deals. They're too busy looking at properties, driving around all over the province, in my country, province or state, if you're in America. They're just looking at deals. They're not buying deals. That's what I'm noticing a lot. The more and more I work with real estate investors over the years, a lot of people are talkers because they're looking for the grand slam home run deal that doesn't really exist. So focus, become an expert, own one area, and don't focus solely on cash flow. Cash flow is important, but there's a whole other picture to real estate investing. The fourth mistake that people make all the time is thinking that they can scale their business alone. Big mistake, and I made this mistake as well. When I started out, I thought, I don't need anybody else. I don't need other people's money. I'll just buy real estate as I save up the money. Big mistake. What happened at that time is, you know, I bought my first 2 properties at the age of 22. That was it. I had no more money and I couldn't qualify for a mortgage. I was making low income at the age of 22. And like I said, I had no more money. So if I would have taken the lone wolf mentality, which I did for a number of years, you know, I bought nothing. Because of that, I sat there for about 3 to 4 years. I didn't buy any properties. Once I clicked and realized, okay, I can't scale alone anymore. I need partners. And this is the most important thing. You know, your most important job as a real estate investor, I'll tell you right now, is to attract partners. That's your whole focus. You're not really a real estate investor, okay? You do real estate investing, but your main focus is a marketer to attract money partners to then buy more real estate, going back to the other page. That's what you do. You are a marketer first, and your whole purpose is to get joint venture money. Once I realized this and I finally listened to coaches and other people I saw at seminars who always said, you know, the reason why I'm on this stage today is because of joint venture partners. I always say, yeah, bullshit. I'll do it myself. I don't like partners. I'm a lone wolf mentality. I like it my way or the highway. Well, guess what? I bought 0 properties. Once I flipped the switch, started attracting partners, I went from 3 properties by the age of like 25 to 23 properties by the age of 30. So in 5 years, I bought 20 properties, all with joint venture partners, all with none of my own money. Now you're probably still saying, I don't want partners, I have to share money with them, I have to split profits, etc. You're right, you do, but here's the question for you. Would you rather have 50% of something or 100% of nothing? That's what happens when you take a lone wolf mentality and you think, I don't need partners, I can do it all myself. So learn how to attract joint venture partners. If you want to know how I do it with online marketing, which I personally think is the smartest way in 2019 and beyond, although I'm a little biased, is learning how to do online and social media marketing, specifically detailed for real estate investors. You can find out how I do that on the link below. I actually have a course called Unlimited Cash teaching you exactly what I do every single day to attract so many partners with none of my own money. I'll teach you how to do YouTube videos, how to do Instagram properly, how to do Facebook, how to build a website, how to do blogging, how to make an email list, etc. to run this passive marketing business in the background while you're actually out looking for deals to actually buy, because you actually have partners lined up in your back pocket, unlike everybody else. So the last reason, and I just kind of said, so I ruined it, is that you need JV partners. So I just did the whole spiel. I got ahead of myself, but you need joint venture partners, and this is super important. Going back to thinking you can scale alone, I missed over a point here that I really want to add, is building your team, which again, I said at the beginning of this video, you want to build a team of real estate agents who specialize solely with real estate investors. Don't ever buy an investment property with your everyday Joe Blow realtor. I don't care if they're your cousin, your aunt, or your friend. I don't care. Find a real estate investing savvy agent. They are the most important member on your real estate team. Again, I'm a little biased because I'm a real estate agent specializing with investors, but in all honesty, they are the most important person, okay? You also need a mortgage broker who specializes with investors. You need your team of lawyers, contractors, etc. And the only way you can scale this business, going back to scaling alone, is having a system in place in one city. If you're buying scrambled all over the place, you're dealing with different property managers, you're just dealing with your shit all the time, you're stuck working in your business rather than on your business, okay? So get the joint venture partners, get the system down in one city at a time, okay? Get the foundation, get the systems, get the team members, get the whole flow going. Once you got it going, okay, then maybe if you want, go to the next city, go to the next city. Once you have these systems in place, it's the only way you're actually gonna grow this business and have freedom. Something I'm learning a lot lately is that a lot of real estate investors are building these fantastic empires. Yeah, I own 50 properties. I bought like 30 properties last year, but I'm stuck in rinky-dink Boston all year long, or Kitchener-Waterloo or Toronto all year long, because they're too busy working on their fucking business and trying to take care and put out all the fires. They're too busy to go travel the world. They're too busy to go do the things they want to do, spend time with their family, which is kind of hilarious, I'm learning, because the whole reason why we get into real estate, that we tell ourselves and other people, is for what? Freedom. I want more money so I can have freedom to do the things I want to do. What often happens is that people get stuck in their business and they're actually slaves and they're working harder than the idiots out there who are working their 9-to-5 job that we just hate. We would never have a 9-to-5 job, right? We're real estate investors, even though we're working a lot harder than they are. Something I'm learning as well. Anyway, got really real there at the end of this video, but I hope you learned something. If you did, please click like right below to get access to my courses, books, etc. You can also get those right below in the links. I will see you in the next video.